Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the second episode of MNL Talks. Today, we are going live on the InManila.com Facebook page and MassageMNL Facebook page. Ayan, guys. So, we are going live on 2 pages para mas maraming makakasali sa fun night and very entertaining and informative talk that we have for today. Of course, this is Gavin of InManila.com, and I will be your host for tonight. Last week's episode was, of course, a success because of you guys and because you keep on engaging and joining us with our new venture of MNL Talks. And of course, today we want to step it up a bit and get some amazing prizes and of course with our amazing guests. So today we will be talking about self-care, and it's very important nowadays to keep ourselves sane despite what's happening around us. It actually comes in different forms. So self-care can be having your favorite cup of coffee, doing your skincare routine, or maybe putting on some makeup and dressing up for the day. So it's very different for all of us. And because we also care about you, our viewers, we have our brand partners giving away amazing prizes for tonight. We have Lelement, Morning Habit, LoungedCo, Luminisce, and of course, Innosense. So we have all these brands that are perfect for our theme for tonight, which is self-care. Ayan. Lelement will be giving away kits that include home and body essentials. They actually sent me a set earlier this morning, and grabe, sobrang bango nung body scrub. And I'm sure you guys will love that as a part of your self-care routine. And of course, Morning Habit is the most amazing coffee. LoungedCo has the most beautiful lounge essentials for your R&R at home. And syempre, we have Innosense, which is a new healthy food brand that we will be talking about more later on. And of course, Luminisce for your skin needs. Ayan. And of course, our live session wouldn't be complete without our amazing guests for tonight. Syempre, hindi pwedeng mag-isa lang ako para mas masaya. We have our friends coming over here at our Facebook Live session. So first of all is, of course, fellow mama Karvina Li Rios. She is a 30-year-old mommy with 3 children. And of course, she is also a career woman and works as a procurement head for a real estate company. Karvina is also a proud breastfeeding advocate. So let's welcome Karvina. Hi, Karvina!
Hi, Sky.
Ayan, tingnan mo, ang ganda-ganda.
Hello to our viewers. It's so nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course, ayan. So, mamaya malalaman natin yung mga secrets ni Karvina. Kung bakit blooming siya despite this pandemic. Ayan. Later, we will talk more about that. And of course, we also have our expert for tonight. We have Dr. Kaycee Reyes. Dr. Kaycee is actually a preventive medicine and medical aesthetics doctor who studied here in the Philippines and abroad. She is a well-aging expert who is the founder and owner of Luminisce Skin Clinic, and she recently found the food brand Innosense. Ayan. Hi, Doc Kaycee!
Hi everyone. I'm really happy to be here. Ang gaganda ng host.
Ako, gaganda din yung mga viewers natin because of tonight's self-care topic. Para naman share natin yung mga tips and tricks natin kung paano natin nasusurvive ng medyo maayos pa yung mga itsura natin. Siyempre, it's very important that we practice self-care kasi if we care about ourselves, we can take better care of the people around us. Ayan. So now that we have our special guests here, please don't forget to follow When in Manila, MassageMNL, Lelement, Morning Habit, LoungedCo, Luminisce_official, Innosense.ph. Ayan. Lahat yan, naka-flash na yan sa screen nyo para hindi nyo makakalimutan yung mga kailangan nyo i-follow. You guys have to follow that for you to join our giveaways for the night. Ayan. So, since we want to reach more people, let us know where you guys are from. Let us know in the comment section kung taga saan kayo para lang malaman natin kung hanggang saan ba yung nare-reach natin. We'd love to know where you guys are, and maybe we can send a little something for you guys kahit nasa medyo malayo kayo. Ayan, so I think we should start with our discussion. So, self-care. I think maraming ibang definition ng self-care. And I think we have different self-care routines or how we consider self-care. So for you, Doc Kaycee and Karvina, what is self-care for you? Ayan.
Doc, una ka.
Actually, self-care, I agree with you, Sky. Self-care is wellness. There are different meaning to that. Each people, they practice self-care when they eat healthy. Other people, they feel that they're taking good care of themselves when they um when they work out. And then other people naman, they like it na parang they taking good care of themselves when they do their nails and then do massage. So I really believe in that. Kasi with yung common with all this self-care technique is that you give time to yourself. Kasi when you give time to yourself, even subconsciously, kasi you're taking good care of everyone eh. Like if you're a mom, maraming umaasa sa'yo. Like your mom, your parents, your kid, and your children, and your husband. So parang each time you do that, parang you do lymphatic massage or you eat healthy, it's taking good care of yourself. And then you nourish yourself. And then it's more of a, when you nourish yourself, you have parang more energy to take care of everyone around you. So that's my definition. I agree with Sky. Karvina,
How
what
about
about
you,
Yes, ako
Karvina?
naman. Sige, for me, self-care is putting yourself first. Spending time alone, taking a step back from the things that you usually do. It can be in any forms. For me, just like what Michelle Obama thinks, I quote, to be a good parent, you need to be able to take care of yourself so that you can have that physical and emotional energy to take care of your family. And also having a core support system will also help you sa self-care, of course. Aminin na natin at home, mom is the pillar of keeping things together, running the household, and keeping things in order. That is why it is normal we get exhausted. And this is also the reason why we need to do self-care, like a mommy break.
Oo, minsan kahit a few minutes lang na gusto ko lang ng 5 minute silence, ganyan. Minsan that's
Yeah.
enough for you to parang recharge your batteries
That's
para
right.
namang, kasi minsan para talagang gusto mo na lang sumigaw eh. But
Nakakapagod.
oh, and I know some moms who really does parang a few minutes na break from everything else na parang kukulong lang sila sa kwarto for a few minutes. Para kasi daw minsan ayaw naman nilang yung galit nila or yung inis nila mapunta sa family members or whoever. So kailangan nila daw ng to meditate for a little bit. So
Usually sa CR siya.
oo, 'di ba? O kaya yung gusto mo lang ng silence habang nagsa-shower ka or you're doing your number one or your number two, gusto mo lang ng peace and quiet. Kahit yung time lang na yun. Kasi as for us moms, especially if we have smaller kids, 'di ba? Ang hilig nilang kumatok sa CR pag nag-CR ka. Yung parang
That's right.
konting mawala ka lang sa paningin nila, hanapin ka nila agad. So, I think even that's the very parang smallest thing that we do as a part of our self-care routine. So eto, I think this next question is for Doc Kaycee. Since skincare is a big part of self-care for us women, what is the most basic skincare routine that you can give us? Yung pinaka-basic na pwedeng gawin na kahit sino at home.
Okay. This basic skincare can be done also by pregnant women or by lactating moms. So this is very basic. So what you do, you in the morning when you wake up, just wash your face in the shower, and then after you apply topical vitamin C serum. Actually, that's the best topical antioxidant for even if you're not pregnant, even if you're healthy or if you're a model, that's the best because the topical vitamin C serum is different from the oral vitamin C. Oral vitamin C will actually boost your immune system and it's okay for longevity. But the topical vitamin C, it will it will actually scavenge all the free radicals from pollution, from inflammation that you get from outside. So it's really good for anti-aging the face. The best anti-aging na topical antioxidant. At the same time, it's also good for brightening. And it's okay if you're pregnant or lactating. And then after that, if you want to apply moisturizer, kung anong hiyang sa inyong moisturizer, you apply the moisturizer. You may, pwedeng hindi din. It depends if you want. But the most important is to apply the topical vitamin C serum and then sunblock in the morning. And
Okay, so
then,
Doc, that's once a day lang in the morning si vitamin C.
Yes, pero ako I do that twice a day, in the morning and at night. And then
Before
at night,
sleep.
yes, like at night
Okay.
after my shower, I apply the topical vitamin C serum. And then if I have the extra time, I apply the other anti-aging. Kasi I'm 40 na eh, so I need anti-aging na.
Hindi
So,
naman halata, Doc.
Hindi halata, Doc.
thank you.
Doc, if
So,
I may ask, where can you get the serum that you're talking about, the
actually,
vitamin C?
uh, it depends on the formulation. There are very good serum available in Amazon. It should be at least 20% vitamin C serum. So, kung saan kayo hiyang, the most common ones that magaganda yung, very popular, magaganda yung review is actually SkinCeuticals, Drunk Elephant. Pero kasi ako I really use vitamin C even on my underarm, even on my neck, even on my legs. So I made my own vitamin C serum that we sell in the clinic because it's so expensive if I buy it from Drunk Elephant or from SkinCeuticals. So if you can get something na san kayo hiyang, 20%. And then at night, if you want something na anti-aging, but you're not pregnant or lactating, you can apply adapalene gel. That's adapalene gel actually will help lessen. It will actually help with the skin cell turnover of the face. It's a very good anti-aging. It's the mild version of retinoic acid. So it's good for brightening, to lessen the pigmentation, and for skin rejuvenation, and for anti-acne. That would be nice.
Actually, yung skincare routine mo, depende rin kung gaano kadaming oras yung meron ka, di ba, for the day. Kasi
Yes.
I know people who actually has parang 12 steps skincare routine. Tapos parang ako, where do you get the time to do the 12 steps in the morning and in the evening? And ayun, sabi ko, maybe it works for other people and sometimes it doesn't work for other people. Kasi di ba, Doc, ang skincare naman, it also depends on your skin type, di ba?
Yes, depends on your skin type and your lifestyle. Minsan you don't have time, but some people they have the time and they enjoy it, which is good. And of course, our weather, ang ganda. Korea kasi it's cold. They have 4 seasons, di ba? Parang okay yung layering. But in our country, hindi lagi. So minsan, if you have very oily skin, minsan nagbablock siya ng oil glands, it can cause acne breakout if you're prone to acne. So, it
Mm.
depends talaga. The best moisturizer for me might not be the best moisturizer for you. So,
So, best is to consult your dermatologist or your
yes.
doctor. Diba? Ano yung
But
best din for you?
but the basic would be topical vitamin C, adapalene gel in the evening if you're not pregnant. And then if you can do azelaic acid or mandelic acid or glycolic acid peel or cream like once or twice a week. If it's mild, if it's the commercial grade, but if it's medical grade, once a month or every 2 weeks is the earliest.
Ayun.
That's really good for anti-aging.
Ayan, si Doc, marami siyang anti-aging tips talaga for us kasi yun yung expertise niya talaga. But since many of us can't go to the derma right now, what is your foolproof tip so we can have healthy skin?
Actually, to be honest, healthy skin means we have there's no inflammation in the body. So, ibig sabihin, if you have lots of inflammation in the body, what happens is nagbe-break out yung skin, na-activate yung psoriasis, if you have with psoriasis, and then you have eczema or dermatitis. So, you should start from within pa rin. So, the best is if you can make sure that you're taking enough probiotics. It will really help. I mean, it's not just for the social ones. There are so many, so many cheap probiotics that really help, or you can make your own, like yogurt or kombucha. So that will really help because most of the hormones are being produced in the gut. 80% in the gut, 20% in the brain. So you should take care of your gut. Kasi if you don't take care, some of the hormones might not be produced, which is the body needs. Pag nagkakaroon ng inflammation in the gut, so hindi na-absorb ng tama lahat ng nutrients. So it's not good for the body. Usually, ang first layer nun is activation will be eczema or acne. So,
Okay. Kasi parang napapansin ko din yung mga tao pag mahilig sila sa oily food or something like that, mas nagbe-break out sila. So, So diet talaga really affects your skin. Okay,
Yes.
eto, yung tanong ko naman for Karvina, kasi to si Karvina nakakainis to eh. Charing. Very blooming talaga. So, for Karvina, ikaw, ano yung skincare routine mo that you can share with us?
First, basic lang. Since I have psoriasis, it is very important to hydrate. As in, drink a lot of water, moisturize your skin. For the information of the viewers pala, psoriasis is triggered by stress. So I have it. Since I can't prevent this from happening, it's always about managing it. So I have to uh, take a lot of water, tapos talagang ima-manage mo yung stress mo. For my body, I use oatmeal soap. Then I put some oil. There's this oil that I put kasi since dry yung skin ko, I put Robathol oil. My baby also uses this since she has atopic dermatitis. And then for my face, yung usual lang. I don't put much because I'm still lactating. I'm still breastfeeding my daughter. So I think for me, less is more at the moment. Gaya din ng sabi ni Doc Kaycee, I also use sunscreen kahit nandito tayo sa loob ng house. And also, I take vitamin D.
Ayun, very simple lang, and I think most of our audience pwede nilang
Can
gayahin,
relate.
di ba?
Yes,
Oo.
pwedeng gayahin.
Kasi I think most moms, ang nagiging problem natin dahil wala tayong oras, hindi tayo masyadong na madaming nilalagay sa face or hindi tayo makatligo ng matagal and all that. So it's very important that we keep it simple, pero yung mga nilalagay lang natin sa katawan natin are things that we really need in our body and our skin. Diba?
Yes.
So ayan. Okay. So before we proceed to the next usapan, I think pwede tayo mag-run ngayon ng giveaway. Ayan. Siyempre, ito yung mga exciting parts of our programs. I think most of our audience talaga, ito yung palagi nilang hinahanap. So, okay. So, here's a question for all of you guys. Pero, please don't forget to follow When in Manila, MassageMNL, Lelement, Morning Habit, LoungedCo, Luminisce _ official, and Innosense Founder. Ayan. So, sige, yung question natin. Yung first question natin is, I think second question. Second question na ba tayo? Okay. Our first question is, what are the names of our 5 brand partners for tonight? Ayan. Just comment your answer with the hashtag MNL Talks, and at the end of our live session, we will be announcing the names of the winners. Yes. Tapos in a bit, we will also be giving another question para naman more fun tayo. So yeah, I'll repeat the question. Question is, what are the names of the 5 partner brands for tonight? Just comment your answers with the hashtag MNL Talks, and at the end of our live session, we will be announcing the names of the winners. Ayan, and kung pwede nyo rin lagyan kung taga saan kayo with your answer, lagay nyo na din para naman malaman namin kung nasaan kayo, part ng Philippines, and you are joining us tonight. Ayan. Okay, so we will proceed with the next set of questions. Later, guys, we will be announcing the names of the winners. So, join lang kayo dyan. Okay. So, Doc Kaycee, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes. So I think for the next question, ito super interested ako kasi for me, sleep is life. Even before I had my baby, naisip ko na to na kailangan maayos pa rin yung tulog ko. For Doc Kaycee, how important is sleep for adults, and does it affect your skin?
Yes, actually, sleep is a form of recovery for the body and for the mind. According to study, it should be at least 6 hours. You cannot really work at 4 hours because it actually, if you work like if you sleep less than 6 hours, it disrupts your circadian rhythm. So the circadian rhythm, kapag hindi siya okay for a long time, it might activate cancer genes, It might activate autoimmune disease. So that happens. So that's a form of stress or silent inflammation in the body. So sleep is very important for the recovery, which is what we do. After doing the wire things that mother does every day, we need that.
So, Doc, minimum of 6 hours na tulog.
Yes, minimum. Sana, if you can do 8 hours, better. Six to
But
eight hours.
does the quality of sleep also matters? Dapat ba deep sleep siya or kasi 'di ba tayo mga mommies, mabilis tayo magising. Especially if rare for moms who co-sleep with their babies or their kids, 'di ba? Mas
Magalaw
mabilis.
lang yung bata eh.
Oo, nagigising tayo agad o kaya may marinig lang tayo from their nursery, mabilis tayo nagigising. So does the quality of sleep matters or basta ma-reach lang natin yung 6 hours, okay na tayo doon?
Yes, quality talaga matters. There's a study nga that maganda if you take a nap in the afternoon, like siesta, like at least 15 minutes because it help you regenerate your parang your mind. That's why in Spain, di ba, in some parts of Europe, they have the siesta. Kasi talagang it will give you more energy once you wake up. So,
Okay. Yun,
but
pwede
of
natin
course,
sabayan yung nap ng mga kids natin.
yun lang. Yun nga mahirap, pero
Pero
syempre,
minsan dun lang pumapasok yung self-care eh. Pag nap
Oo,
nila.
while they're
It's so
sleeping, di ba?
hard.
So, hindi mo alam kung matutulog ka ba or manonood ka na lang ng Netflix, ganyan.
Yes,
actually,
that's
that's
right.
very important. Minsan kasi like especially for the new moms, medyo overwhelming siya because you really need to make time. Your time is not just for you. It's for the kids na, not just for your husband. And like for us, we need to have time for the husband, for our kids, for our parents, and for our work. And you need to, of course, dapat maganda ka pa rin. So, ang hirap niya. So,
Ang daming kailangan gawin.
yes. I mean, even marriage, not just the kids. Kasi you have to have a good partnership with your partner, with your husband, to be able to make it work para happy din yung kids. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Ayun. So guys, sleep is the answer for happiness din. Ako kasi personally talaga when I was pregnant, sinabihan na nila ako na mapupuyat ka talaga. So I really researched for ways to sleep train my baby and para naman makakatulog din ako ng maayos. So luckily naman, never naman kaming napuyat like in the middle of the night na nagigising talaga yung mga ganyan. So very okay naman yung experience namin with that. But for you, Karvina, since you have 3 kids, how do you make sure you get enough sleep amidst taking care of so many people?
Actually, it's so hard. Aminin na natin, like, first few months talaga, if you're hands-on with the baby, talagang yung sleep, talagang team no sleep care ni husband eh. You have to tend to your to your baby, you have to breastfeed, you have to burp, and then you have to change diapers. So for me at the moment, I co-sleep with my baby. It makes my life easier somehow because I just have to just alam mo yun, flash and then the baby would just breastfeed. So it's easier for me. I get sleep kasi by the time na 7 p.m. na, I get my baby na from the helper. So the help after ng dinner namin. So I breastfeed her, then we both go to sleep. But sometimes, kunyari meron mga emails that I have to tend to since I'm a working mom as well. I do that while breastfeeding her, putting her to sleep. Kasi yun na lang yung time minsan na I can do stuff without actually umalis sa tabi niya kasi nagigising siya eh. Parang malingat lang siya or nakakatawa sa mga ingay, hindi siya nagigising. Pero pag yung nag-creep ka slowly out of the bed, doon sila nagigising for
Yes.
some reason. And it's so hard. It's really so hard. So parang,
Pag
kaya
tinatry
lahat
mo
ng ginagawa
talaga,
ko pagdating ng 7, wala na.
pag tinatry mo talaga na huwag kang maingay, saka sila nagigising. So dapat parang normal sound lang everywhere. How old is
It's
your
so
youngest,
hard.
Karvina? How old is your youngest?
We have 3 children. So we have an 11-year-old, tapos 7, and 1-year-old. So medyo mahirap to balance everything. But since the pandemic, me and my husband learned to manage it since we're both working from home. It's easier now kasi pag gabi, siya na with the kids, with the older kids, like play with them, spend time with them. Ako dun sa baby because she needs me more. So we try to balance everything out. So I'm thankful.
How about you, Doc? Paano yung sleep routine at home since you have 2 kids din na medyo magkalapit yung age nila? How do you balance your sleep? Tapos you have to work pa, you have to go to the clinic pa. So how do you do all these things?
Actually, it's nice because we have the same pala. I have a 1-year-old also, and I have a 3 years old. So I started late. But for me, since I really feel na parang it's a blessing to have these kids. So kahit puyat, and then kahit I need to work, I need to write, or I need to, I really make time for them. Na parang may time talaga kami together at night. So it's very important kasi for me, I realize at this age, talagang memories it's the memories. Kasi marami kong mga friends na syempre 40, mga kids sila matatanda na, tapos hindi na daw sila pinapansin. Kaya love na love nila yung asa nila. So sabi ko, sige, I'll make sure na I have more time with the kids. Kasi baka mamaya, pag teenager na sila, hindi na nila ako papansinin. So, parang in the moment lang ako every time. Para lang kahit puyat ako, I make sure that I remember that I love this feeling kahit mahirap, because for me that's my renewal, that's my recovery, having some time with the family.
Yes, and of course, I think now, ngayong pandemic, it's one of our realization as moms na yun yung parang family is the most important thing. Kasi nung pandemic, parang we can go out with friends, we can spend time outside our homes, ganyan. Ngayon, parang everything is going crazy. Parang thankful na lang tayo na our families are safe and healthy. Now we have the luxury to stay at home, di ba? So I think that's something that we all realized during the pandemic. And sige, I think we should do the round 2 muna for giveaway before we move on to our next questions. Yeah, okay guys, so don't forget to follow, of course, our brand partners. We'll be flashing their Instagram handles on the screen so you guys can follow. That's When in Manila, MassageMNL, Lelement, Morning Habit, LoungedCo, Luminisce_official, and Innosense.ph. Ayan. So don't forget to follow. And if you're gonna comment your answers for our giveaway question, please don't forget to type in then, where are you from? Para tayong binibining Pilipinas, lagay nyo dyan kung ano yung re-represent nyo na cities. Okay? For example, me, Mandaluyong, tapos yung answer ko. So, comment that kind of answers for our question. Okay, round 2 question. Name one of any products of our partner brands. So, any products na meron sila, i-comment nyo lang on this live session. Ayan. So, we have 5 partner brands. You can choose any product from any of it and comment here with, of course, your location, kung taga saan kayo. Diba? Ayan. So, we know how far we are reaching here on our live sessions. Okay. Yeah, and I can see some of the answers actually here right now. Let me just read some of the comments that we have on the Facebook live session on When in Manila. Okay, sabi ni Joanne Cruz Balili, she's from San Mateo, Rizal. So I think I saw also earlier there's from Cavite, Laguna, from Malabon. Oh, sabi ni Ange Cruz, love niya daw yung Glow Fuels ng Luminisce. Wow, Daka.
Thank you. Bigyan mo yan daw, Sky. Glow Fuels.
Tapos sabi rin ni Kim Guego, ayan, Glow Fuels. And dami nagko-comment actually. Ayan, that's one product that Luminisce have. Ayan, na yun, tip na namin yun for yung, for our giveaway question number. Okay, so I think, we can go on to our next set of questions. So aside from sleep, something that really affects the skin, katulad nung pinag-usapan natin earlier, is food. And food is actually a great way to show self-care. Ako, self-care routine ko din minsan is order ako ng sobrang tamis na drink sa Starbucks. Ayun yung ayun yung
Guilty
ayun yung
pleasure.
guilty pleasure ko siya. Tapos pag ayun, okay, happy na ako ulit. Parang it really recharges me. And that's how I show self-care. Or maybe I order my favorite food for today na I'll give into my cravings for today, ganyan. So, food is actually a great way to show self-care. But also, this can affect our health, our skin, and all that. So, meron ding mga tao na ang self-care nila is eating healthy. So, eating your favorite food or eating healthy, that's a form of self-care. So, for me, kasi ako, food is my love language. How can we practice self-care through food? Si Doc Kaycee recently launched a food brand called Innosense. So, ayun. How can we tie in self-care with food? So, let's hear it from Doc Kaycee.
Yeah. Actually, yung innocence, parang my inspiration for that or the kids or the children. Kasi when you're young, lalo yung mga 20s, mga yuppies, they tend not to take care of themselves. Parang because we're very busy, we want to party or we want to work and stay in the stay in the office. So parang innocence is meaning it's an altered. So it's not really processed. Kasi our body, our genetic makeup is the same genetic makeup 2 to 3 million years ago. So it cannot really process yung mga food na readily absorbed by the body, processed food. At the same time, um, our lifestyle right now is when you increase yung food intake, it will actually stimulate insulin release. And too much insulin increase, it's not good for the body. Parang it's one of the main cause of silent inflammation or parang chronic inflammation in the body. This inflammation will actually affect the blood vessel lining. So it's not really the blood vessel lining will kaya usually heart attack most of the time 60 to 70% of heart attack is not really because of the plaque. It's more of the quality of the vessels. So with the food, the best for us is hindi siya processed food something that yung mangingisda diet, that would be good for us. Or yung magbubukid diet. Kasi walang hormones or there's no antibiotic, it's an altered. And once you eat it, it will not actually cause a peak, an increase in the peak of insulin. Kasi usually all the inflammation comes from that. And also diabetes. Diabetes is a man-made disease. So usually you learn that you're diabetic when malala na siya. You have diabetes na pala 6 to 10 years before you're diagnosed with diabetes. So that's very important. Like you take care of what you eat.
Okay, kasi especially now that we're staying at home, since marami tayong ginagawa, we work from home, o kaya we help our kids na distance learning, di ba? I think most of the people have it easier na order na lang ako ng food, ganyan. Not realizing, kasi tayo, parang we only think about the now na sige, kain tayo today, pero we don't realize all the bad things that we consume. After a while, di ba, saka lang natin mararamdaman na it's not really good. Especially for moms. Minsan, nakaka-guilty din na if our kids know that other kids are eating this and that, tapos gusto nila, and we can't give it to them. Kasi sa amin, gano'n, parang yung kids na nasa compound namin, ganyan, they eat, kunwari, junk food or chocolates, ganyan. So parang ako, minsan, nakokonsensya ako kasi may kid wants din, pero parang, that's not good for you Ang hirap i-explain. And especially now that, ayun, nahirapan din tayo to balance our time. Minsan, mahirap maghanap ng alternatives on what we can give to our kids. And I think it's just now that people are getting more into the healthier lifestyle since nagkaroon ng pandemic, di ba? Parang mas concerned tayo lahat sa health natin. So, si Doc Kaycee, actually, she sent me Innosense before. So, I have turkey broth that we made for a soup, ganyan. So, Doc, ano ba yung mga products ng Innosense that are perfect for our kids?
Actually, yun nga. Like, ngayon it's sedentary lifestyle. Kaya talagang maganda if you eat a quality food. But of course, it's nice to let them eat kahit once a week, Jollibee, McDonald's, and for us also. But the Innosense kasi what we did, we follow the best 15 superfood, which is according to the timing of nutrition. So, ang nakita lang namin, the ones that are not readily available in the market is turkey. And turkey is the only meat that is available in the 15 superfood. It's more nutritious than chicken, and it doesn't store antibiotics and hormones. Yun nga lang, it's drier, but it's good. So what I do whenever I go to some stores, minsan when I buy turkey burger, or uh, it's not, it's very dry. At the same time, it's very expensive. And then I always eat it. So what we did, I just don't like the preservative. We did the turkey patty, so it doesn't have preservative, and it doesn't have gluten. So what we use is mga cocoa aminos, gluten-free flour. So it's one of the 15 superfood. We also have of course, we really love to eat. Tayo kasi we love to eat rice. Sometimes we forget to eat our veggies. And the best way is to make cauliflower rice available and to make it masarap, to make it parang savory para lang kainin. So we also have organic cauliflower rice. It's just hard because it's just so hard to find the organic or all natural cauliflower. So minsan like 2 weeks ago umuulan, walang available na cauliflower rice na
Cauliflower.
organic. We also have, yes. So Karvina, we also have turkey broth. Kasi for me, it's not just a fad. It's really important that if you cannot take the collagen, like ako, rather than drinking collagen, I usually drink collagen drinks, yung mga bigay, yung mga samples. But I'd rather make the collagen from the broth, like and then use it as a parang replacement to magic syrup, to Nor, when I cook my food para din sa mga kids, para walang preservatives, or at the same time mga ready food. At the same time, if I want to practice intermittent fasting and not to eat too much, if I want to do fat loss or weight loss, na I have a photo shoot 3 weeks from now, so I just take 2 tablespoons of the broth and then put in a half glass of hot water and then put sea salt. So that would have a parang make me parang di ako magugutom agad. So there's so many uses of the broth. So those are the mga samples. We also, since my kids love chicken, we did
Chicken nuggets.
yes, chicken nuggets, organic chicken nuggets, and then pancake mix, organic pancake mix, which is meaning not really organic, but it's more gluten-free pancake mix. So those are the sample. It's more of it's not really that you have to eat this every day, but since there are studies that there might be food imprinting for some animals, it might be true for kids. I just want to make sure that hindi sila sanay like me. Ako kasi sanay ako sa processed food, junk foods when I was young. So I usually crave for them, which is not good for my body. I mean, as a doctor, kasi you really don't, it doesn't mean that we're healthy. We know how to diagnose and how to manage diseases. But of course, parang hirap mag-practice. Mag-practice ka
Yes.
to preach, di ba? So,
Yeah, and I think it's also our generation talaga, Doc, na we were raised na parang peak talaga ng mga fast food chains, ng mga kung ano ng mga food. So parang ang hirap din mag-adjust, especially now na we want sana a better lifestyle for our kids. So, talking about that, so for you, Karvina, how do you tie in self-care at home when it comes to food naman? And ano yung mga stories na pwede mong i-share about yung food, how you guys eat at home?
Okay. I believe stress and food go hand in hand. For some people, when they're stressed, they eat a lot. For some people, when they're stressed, they eat less naman. We plan our meals, so nakasulat siya for me here. So you do with the grocery here. Yeah. So, actually, tinuro yun sa akin ng trainer ko that it's really important na you plan ahead. Kasi if you don't plan, you tend to order food outside. You tend to order na yung nagiging frequent yung ordering sa labas, like grab food. It's so convenient kasi. So what I do, I just put it here. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then there's the grocery list. So kung ano yung bibili namin for the week to cook this column here. So yun, tatanungin na lang ako ng katulong ko or ng helper namin, what do we prepare for dinner or lunch. So nakasulat na siya on the paper. I mean, I plan a week ahead. Medyo mahirap, 'di ba, mag-isip on what to cook, what do we have to serve sa kids kasi nga they're very choosy with what they eat. So yun, it's really important na sa amin na we plan ahead. Also, with eating naman, so far, kasi nung time na nagpinanganak ko yung baby ko, it was harder because ang bilis mo mag-crave eh. So, parang pag nakaramdam ka ng pagod, order grab food. Pag nakaramdam ka ng parang feeling mo natuyo ka because nag-breastfeed ka, milk tea naman. So yun, feeling ko, feeling ko nagpabaya ako for the first few months. But one day, I just decided na this has to stop because yun nga, nagmamanifest na siya sa skin ko eh. Lumalabas yung psoriasis ko. Iyak ko nun kasi yung flare ko was really, really bad. Hindi siya kaya ng normal lang na usually na nilalagay ko. I really had to consult with a doctor na derma to actually give me medicine or steroid na ipapahid ko na sa skin ko. So yun, we made the choice, me and my husband, na towards healthier lifestyle. We work out 3 times a week. And inayos namin yung food namin. Hindi siya consistent kasi syempre tao lang. And then the kids also crave for Jollibee, McDonald's. But at least now we have a plan. So kahit papano, o dito, lunch, kumain tayo, makikita namin kung saan kami dapat bumawi the next time. So it's really important na you plan ahead and take also into consideration yung mga kinakain kids. It's really important, lalo na iba-iba kinakain nila, yung iba hindi kinakain nito. So planning is key.
Wow, okay. So, that's something I think many people should do then. At least then when you do your grocery runs, mas mabilis ka nang makakapag-grocery since we don't want exposure outside, diba? At least if you have your grocery list, alam mo na yung lulutuin mo for the week, hindi ka na masyadong mahihirapan.
That's
Okay,
right.
So ayun, guys, goals yung kailangan meron tayong menu for the next week or meron tayong grocery list. Ayan, yan, meron si Karvina, so gagayahin natin yan. Because
Rios.
of course, food is vital to keep ourselves in top shape, which is very important nowadays. And another important thing is, of course, sharing. So let's go and do our next giveaway. O, diba? Don't forget to follow, of course, yung mga naka-flash sa screen nyo, we have When in Manila, MassageMNL, Lelement, Morning Habit, LoungedCo, Luminisce _official, and Innosense.ph. Ayan, don't forget to follow all that. Ayan, naka-flash naman yun sa screen nyo, so you wouldn't forget. And of course, when you answer our next questions, please don't forget to say where you're from. Ayan, represent kung saan kayo galing. Our third question is, of course, ayan, from Innosense, since we talked about yung mga products ni Doc Kaycee earlier. So our third question is for that. And we will be giving away an Innosense starter kit worth 3,500. Ayan guys, ito na yung starter kit nyo para tuloy-tuloy na natin yung better lifestyle para naman we have better care for ourselves. Ayan. Okay. So our question number 3 is, what are some of the products that Innosense has? Okay, ayan. What are some products that Innosense offers? Makikita niyo yan sa Instagram ng Innosense or sa website. So you guys comment and don't forget to let us know where you're from. Okay, ayan. Just comment your answers with the hashtag MNL Talks, and at the end of our live session, we will be announcing the names of the winners. Ayan. Okay, don't forget, ayan, ang dami ng nag-reply sa atin. Ayan, thank you. Sabi ni Mami Joy, thank you, very informative live. And sabi ni Trisha Lyson, hashtag self-care first. Ayan, thank you guys for your participation on today's Facebook live session. Okay. So I love how self-care is different for everyone. And let's get a little personal for both Doc Kaycee and Karvina. So kayo personally, how do you practice self-care? Ayan. Doc Kaycee, you can go first.
Okay. Like, I was diagnosed with burnout 4 years ago. Actually, yeah, 4 years ago, 2017. So that time, so I reevaluated myself. That's why when I was diagnosed with that, I studied na naman how to cure my burnout. Kasi syempre you don't learn that from med school like preventive medicine. We only have 5 units of nutrition in med school. And that time I have a we really didn't have parang eating healthily, not so much. And then the time is more for the patient and more for studying and more for that time parang I delivered my baby. So I just want to make sure that parang I reset. I need to be healthy for my kid and for my family. So what I did is after diagnosing myself with burnout, I did a life coaching with a life coach, and I meditate in the morning at least 5 minutes if I don't have time. And then I work out. I do resistance training twice a week. So resistance training is more from the weights because right now I need to improve my hormones without actually doing hormonal therapy. So the best way to do that is the natural way to do that is to do resistance training to improve your muscle. Hindi talaga siya pampalaki ng muscle. It's more to improve yung hormones natin, testosterone and estrogen for my age. And then I also do cardio. I try to do cardio ngayon. Um, at least 3 times a week. I walk at least 6 kilometers per day. At least 3 times a week I try. Kasi there's a study, if you walk at least six kilometers per day, it will actually burn the visceral fat, the fat surrounding your organ. So that's very important. But of course, right now, if I forget, like yung pipili lang ako, since marami ang ginagawa, I make sure I do resistance training. And then, at night, what I do, I play with my kids and syempre with my husband, and then listen to good music. And then once a week, I do soak bath. So we have this soak bath that will remove the toxins from your body. I do that at least once a week. So I put it in the bath for at least 20 minutes. Naka-immerse lang ako doon for 20 minutes. I put on parang I listen to good music, calming music with scented candles, which is very important. And then that's once a week. And then I also do sauna at least once a week just to release the toxin. And I love lymphatic massage. Lymphatic massage really helps remove the toxin. It's really powerful that even abroad, it's very popular. Yung mga ibang influencers nga abroad, they use that to just to contour. Actually, it will help with the muscle toning also. It's not just to release toxin. Kasi yung mga ibang machines sa clinic, we have a toning, it will actually tone the muscle, so may contouring effect. But if you do that with your hands, with the right circulation of the hand, you will see some lifting So it's good for that. At the same time, it's good for the body to remove the toxin, to remove the swelling. And then of course, hindi talaga mawawala yung massage na walang hands. Kasi ngayon arami nagrereklamo, like I have a friend, mag-hire na daw siya ng magmamasahe. Kaysa mas importante sa kanya wala siyang yaya pero gusto niya na magmamasahe kasi I think di talaga effective na puro machine lang or yung chair lang na magmamassage kasi there's a healing capacity yung hand when there's a touch it will actually heal you. So that would be nice if with the massage. Those are the things that I do. I try to meditate, or if not, I pray because prayer will actually calm your mind. So, yeah.
How about you, Karvina? Ano yung self-care mo that you do at home? I think you're on mute, girl.
Sorry. With so many things that has been happening since last year when the pandemic started, I gave birth and then online school started. It was really tough. As a mom, a learning manager, tapos running a household, running a business, plus working from home. So after giving birth, I went autopilot. I'm sure a lot of moms would agree,
I can relate.
would relate na why this happens. So ito na pala yung times na I forget to take care of myself. Just because When we get tired physically and mentally, it's somewhat just doing everything as it is, parang just to get by every day. So this is when self care comes in. Na dapat we take care of ourselves. Um, hindi dapat pinapabayaan yung sarili natin. Yun nga, I gained more weight after after I gave birth. Tapos just one day, nung mga 9 months postpartum na ako, I decided parang I feel sluggish. I feel tired all the time. I just feel na mas mainitin yung ulo ko. I get irritated easily, especially online schooling. It takes a lot of my time eh. Parang nag-aaral din ako sa school.
Yes.
Kasi katabi mo siya eh. So, parang you get impatient. So, but for me now, I stick to physical health. We work out, me and my husband. Importante na may workout body kay. So, pag tinatamad yung isa, hinihila nung isa, yung isa, mahirap lang kung parehas kayo tinatamad. But most of the time naman, we pull each other na mag-workout kami. So, yun, yung hormonal imbalance ko na-address. For me kasi, after I work out, I get the kick of the endorphins. Every workout, I feel good. When I feel good, I don't get tired easily. So, mas productive ako for the whole day. I get to play with the kids. Mas hindi clouded yung brain mo. So, I believe na I'm hitting two birds in one stone na when I feel good physically, mentally, also it helps me. So, exercise talaga at the moment yung priority namin. Also, I lost na 8 kg after nung,
Wow.
I decided to make a change. So, yun, I wanted to do more because I lost a lot of weight. Parang you wanted more towards the healthier lifestyle.
Galing. Ayun, 'di ba? As you guys can see, it's self-care for both Doc Kaycee and for Karvina really different. And of course, it's very important, especially now that we are all anxious and scared of the pandemic, and but also because we want to take care of ourselves. It's a little difficult for us, especially when we have to juggle motherhood as well. So for both Doc Kaycee and Karvina, how do you tie in your kids or your whole family in your self-care routine? Doc Kaycee?
Minsan kasi talaga, you need the time for yourself. So, for me, that's, I really parang make a time kahit 30 minutes lang for myself. That's why I wake up early. Kahit I sleep late. I sleep late kasi yun tulog na rin sila eh. So, I try to, like, around 11 to 12, that's my time. Or, I wake up early at least 7 a.m. or 6 kung kaya. And I really need that. Kasi minsan pag walang time for myself, like what happened 3 years ago or 2 years ago, parang all the time for them. Parang it's actually causing stress eh. Parang it's not good for you. So time for myself at least 30 minutes per day. But for the kids naman, after nung 30 minutes na yon, kids and my husband, and then also my other kid, my Luminisce kid, my babies in Luminisce, around 40 of them. So, medyo, ano din yon, parang nakaka-consume din na energy. I agree with Karvina, it's just so hard to be entrepreneur. I mean, because you're not just working for yourself, you're working for everyone. So you really need to be well to make sure that I also read. I try to read at least one chapter per day of any book that I like na non-medical that makes me ano. And then I just in case gusto kong mag-reset, like if I'm not feeling okay, I talk to someone, to a life coach, just to get back to my perspective, not really goal, just to improve my system. Kasi you need to have a system na. If you don't have a system right now at this age, medyo mahirap na. so, so so that's my way of parang making it better for my family, having time for myself at least 30 minutes, and then the rest of my time family, and then the Luminisce babies. Mm.
How about for you, Karvina? How do you tie in your kids with your routines?
For me, Yung kids ko naman kasi, they have fixed schedule. So, both of my older kids, they have online schooling. So, yung baby ko din, fixed naman yung time na she gets to nap. So, I insert my older kids mga self-care times in between. So, it's really important na I get to wake up early kasi my husband would take the baby. They would play outside. Then, it's my time naman for myself. I actually appreciate that. Para I still get to lie down. Sometimes I get more sleep. Kasi, like what Sky said a while ago, I don't think na I'm getting the sleep na quality eh. Kasi nga malingat lang sila, umikot lang sila, natatakot ka na baka nalaglag na sila since I'm co-sleeping. So, it's really important na we fix our schedule. Tapos, insert na lang ako doon ng me time ko. But most importantly, before we tuck in at night and breastfeed, I get the 15-minute na CR break ko. So, I just hide inside the toilet and then, like, freshen up before we go to sleep. I think it matters. Siguro sa husband ko, he's already wondering why I get that 15 minutes every night. But I think he knows why. Parang just keep myself together na parang reset lang ba for the whole day before we go to sleep.
Okay, so ayun, I think that's very insightful, especially for moms who's really struggling on finding parang ano ba yung pwede kong gawin na self-care routine. Ayan. Okay, so thank you so much for all the insights, and of course I love the tips, and I would love our viewers to share their stories as well. So if you guys have stories on how you do your self-care or your skincare or whatever that you do to parang relax during the day, let us know in the comment section below. And of course, before we let go of our guests for tonight, we have another round of giveaway. Actually, this is round 4. Last week, we all only had 3 rounds. This week, we have 4, guys. So we have round 4 of our giveaway. And this time, it's from Luminisce. So the Kaycee will be giving away a Total Glow Body Scrub and Peel at Home Kit worth 4,800 pesos. Yan, guys. So, para masimulan nyo na din yung self-care routine nyo at home. Just don't forget to say where you're from. For example, Mandaluyong, and then your answer. Okay? So, question is, name the 3 branches of Luminisce. O, di ba? So, guys, ayan. You can find answers. Pwede kayong mag-search on Luminisce Instagram or their website for you to know that. Just don't forget to tell us where you're from and then where the 3 branches are. Ayan. Okay, so before I let go of the Kaycee and Karvina, do you guys have any parting words? And maybe plug your social media or anything that you want to promote. The Kaycee, you can go first.
I'm just happy to be here. I mean, I'm really excited. Sky, finally. I'm really happy to meet a very beautiful soul, inside and out. Not, parang nakakatuwa lang na, and guys, I was told na, parang she was my lookalike 4 years ago. And then, I realized, look at your customer. Sabi ko, wow, swerte pa sa, ang ganda pala ng kabaka ko. But I'm really happy na you're so pleased pala. So,
thank you, Do.
And then, Sky always say parang blooming and elegant at the same time, like, hot. I want to be like that. Parang hot, kahit kumana. Yeah, that's my goal.
Ano ba yun?
Kaya na lang, informative.
Grabe, Do.
Thank you, Doc, for taking the time and joining us tonight. I know you're busy, but thank you for joining. How about you, Karvina? Anything that you want to say or plug your social media?
I just want to say thank you to everybody who's watching. Also, thank you for having me here. Doc Kaycee, alam ko na ano itsura kapag tanda ko. Ganda. Sky, thank you for having me. Thank you for inviting us.
Of course. Sige, thank you, Karvina and Doc Kaycee. I'll let you go now para naman makapag-prepare na kayo for dinner, sakang-sakto. Thank you, bye, Karvina.
Thank you so
Doc
much.
Kaycee.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. So ayan, now that we have let go of the Kaycee and Karvina, and thank you, ayan. So I think we are just looking into the winners of our giveaways. We had 4 rounds of giveaway for tonight. Last week we only had 3. Today we have 4. Siguro next week we have 5, hopefully. And of course, we are brewing something more interesting, more fun, more information-filled episode of MNL Talks for next week. So please don't forget to tune in. We will be announcing our guests and our topic very soon. And of course, I'm super happy for tonight's episode since self-care is super important, not just to moms, but also to each and every one of us. It is one way to take care of ourselves. And if, of course, we feel good, we can better take care of our whole family. Syempre, si Doc Kaycee and si Karvina are just 2 super moms who shared with us some tips and tricks that we can also do at home. And while our team is checking for the final details of our giveaway winners, ayan, sige, wala pa tayong giveaway winner names. Inaantay ko lang from our tambiolo, from our team, MassageMNL. They will be looking for the names of the winners. Ayan. So before that, let's read some comments. I think most of the comments na pumapasok ngayon is mga answers from the giveaway because we had 4 rounds and ayan, yung last question natin, pumapasok pa yung mga answers ng ating mga viewers. Ayan, thank you guys for tuning in. We are live both on When in Manila's Facebook page and of course on MassageMNL's Facebook page. And super nag-enjoy ako tonight kasi marami akong questions about how other moms do their self-care. Kasi for me, parang, okay, ready na daw ang winners. So, let's have the winners. Sabi ni Net, congratulations, When in Manila team. Very informative live for tonight. Thank you. Of course, this is in partnership with our friends over at MassageMNL. Last week sa MassageMNL Facebook page kami live session. And then this week, here on When in Manila. Pero meron din simulcast ito on MassageMNL's Facebook page. Ayan. Okay, winners are ready. Okay, I'm waiting for the names of the winners. Okay, let's see. Ayan, dami pa rin pumapasok na answers. Let's see, where is the name of the winners? Game. Okay. Winners, we have 4 winners for our 4 rounds. The first 2 winners will be getting gift packs from our partners over at Lelement, LoungedCo, and Morning Habit. 2 winners for that. That's for question 1 and question number 2. You will get Lelement, LoungedCo, and Morning Habit gift packs. Okay? Game! Let's flash the names of the winners. Okay, first winner, Sheila Marie. Second is Geraldine Magaling Farnacio. So, both Sheila and Geraldine will be getting a gift pack from Lelement, LoungedCo, and Morning Habit. And then for the third question, you will be getting an Innosense starter pack. That is Chi Yu Sa. Okay. And then fourth winner is Seth Clemente Bautista. Will be getting a Luminisce kit naman. Okay, so for all the winners, congratulations. A representative from our MassageMNL family will be getting in touch with you on how you can claim your prizes or how we can send you the prizes. Reminder lang ulit, first and second question winners will get a package from Lelement, Morning Habit, and LoungedCo, while third winner will be getting a kit from Innosense, and fourth winner will be getting the Luminisce kit. Ayan. Please check your messages para makita nyo if our team will be getting in touch with you na. Okay. So that's it for tonight, guys. Again, this is Gavin of WhenInManila.com. Please don't forget to follow our social media pages of When in Manila and MassageMNL for the details of our next episode. And if you guys want to share something, please don't forget to share it on the comment section of this live session, and we will try to read it on the next one. Okay, so that's it for tonight, guys. See you again next week. Bye.